That's a crappie. That is a crappie. Whoa, man, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, come here, big boy. God almighty. I'll show you guys how old school I am. Okay, this is an old school Humminbird 140C sonar. Okay, all you guys out there that have down imaging, side scan, all that stuff, cam is just still old school. Okay, look, mine requires batteries. I want to make sure I show this to you guys. I have to replace these batteries every 11 hours. Okay, that lets you guys know that I'm just the average cat. I can't afford no $3,000 or $4,000 depth finder. Okay, look, mine requires 6 AA batteries. Okay, these are the old ones. I'm gonna take them, put them right there, and I gotta put in 6 new ones. All right, if you guys think for a minute that Cam is out there spending all this money and, you know, doing all this extra stuff, you are sadly mistaken. Screw this bad boy back on like this. Screw it back on. Just like that. Plug it into the back. I wanted to show you guys this. I thought it was important that you guys understand that I'm fishing on a 2-man boat. The first one that I picked up, it was used off of one of these auction sites, and I paid $300 for it. And that includes battery, seats, and everything. So, you know, guys, I had to save up for a couple of months to get it. So understand that when I hear those comments saying, you know, Cam, I'm a bank fisherman. Guys, I was a bank fisherman. Okay, but I knew my obsession with catching crappie went beyond that. So I had to get a boat. These Slow Death hooks, I'm using the Deadly Blood Red. Okay, and let me tell you what I got underneath that. Up above that, I got 6 inches, not 12 inches, not 14 inches, 6 inches above that hook is that split shot. Okay, I'm using that Deadly Blood Red Cam's Slow Death Crappie Hook. Okay, you can see it's laser sharp. Okay, so we're going to get in here and we're going to see if we can have a little bit of luck. And we're running minnows. Okay, and I want to show you guys. You remember, you always hear me say, whenever you're crappie fishing, it's the little things that you do big. Let me show you this. You see I got that pole marked right there? Let me see if I can show it to you. I got that pole marked right at 6 1/4. Okay, so I'm fishing in 6 feet of water, and I got my pole already pre-marked. So if I'm coming out here and I know that the crappie are sitting down there at 6 feet, don't have your pole measured at 3 1/2 feet. Have it measured at exactly 6 1/2 feet. Put that minnow on there with that Cam Slow Death Crappie Hook and let that minnow do its job. Okay, let's get in here. We're gonna see if we can have some luck. And remember, I got that old school sonar. Okay, you remember it runs off of batteries. You saw that, right? Running off of batteries. And listen, I got this little 2-man boat. Okay, and all I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm just gonna lean it right off the front. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't want you guys to see this. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. Meanwhile, while I'm setting this up, I want you guys to go ahead and get you something to drink, get you something to eat, get you a sub sandwich, pull your socks all the way up, call the kids in, call the family in, put me on the big screen TV, because this is a family channel. You hear absolutely no profanity. You see I got this one right here pre-marked too. See that? Got it pre-marked. Exactly where these crappie are. And let me say this, if you guys haven't seen how I drop my habitat, I'm going to have downstairs in the description on the off season in January how I build my habitat for these crappie, and they hang out here all year long. We're still benefiting from those habitat that we put down. 7 feet. Remember, they're holding tight on structure. 7 feet. That's a crappie. That's a crappie. That's a crappie. That's what we're looking for, guys. Those are Slow Death Crappie Hooks. This is a 12-inch crappie, but we're not keeping today. That's a 12-inch crappie. We're not keeping today, okay? That's that platinum black. Can you guys see that? That's that platinum black hook. We're not keeping today. That's a nice crappie. That's a nice summertime crappie. Let's back out a little bit. I want to show them to you guys. Let me tell you this. We're using those brim buster collapsible 10-foot poles, and they only cost us about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks. I can't remember exactly how much they are, okay? And we're using those cams, crappie, Slow Death. I caught this one. On one pole, I got the Deadly Blood Red. On this one, I got the Platinum Black, okay? That's what we're talking about. Let me see if I can turn around and show you guys with some scale what this rascal looks like. Okay, got to remember I got another pole in the water. Nice crappie. Let me see if I can show you the release. We know they're in there. Okay, let me show you the release. We know that they're in there. And listen, let me tell you this. They're hugging structure. They're right up against structure because the water temperature is so high, they're not going to extend a lot of energy and chase nothing. Okay, so you have to be patient this time of the year and let that minnow do its job. Just let it sit down there and just dangle. And before you know it, pop, they snap it. And I don't have a lot of money to spend on all these new electronics, $4,000 for this, $3,000 for that. I don't have that. Okay, you guys can see right now, you can see I'm using the old school sonar. In the video, you'll see me use batteries. You can see these AA batteries. They require 6 batteries, okay? I bought this 5 years ago off of an auction site, guys, and it still works excellent for me. You see those batteries in there? That's what I use, okay? And I locate crappie like it's nobody's business, okay? All we do is drag crappie. That's all we do here. And listen, I want to say this as well. This is one of those channels that I show you exactly what I'm using, exactly where to get it. Right down here at camscrappiehole.com, you can pick it up. That's Poppy. That's one of the new additions to the family. She's back there just running around. Let me show you the intro. You guys saw me on the video snagging those crappie out with our new Cams Slow Death Crappie Hook. This is an old school Aberdeen hook. You see it with the long shank, you see the gap on it. Good hook, okay? I grew up off of that hook. But now we've made them new and improved, okay? This is my new Cam Slow Death. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them side by side so you can see them. You see that shank? You see how that shank it rotates. You see that? Let me see if I can show it to you side by side. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that or not, but I'm gonna put it up there so you can see it. They're laser sharp. They're sharper than the old Aberdeen hooks that we're used to using, okay? You can see that the shank is even longer. That's for a better hook set, okay? I designed these just for crappie, okay, and other panfish. And come spring next year, you'll see me use them on shellcrackers as well, okay? We have them in 2 colors. On one pole, I had the platinum black I was using, and on the other pole, I was running the Deadly Blood Red, okay? All of these come with free shipping, and they are available right now. I was running the one-off, okay? It depends on what size crappie that you catch, okay? You may want to go with the number 2. We have those down there as well, okay? But this is the official release, guys, of my new Cams Slow Death Crappie Hook. I want to put it up there so you guys can see it really good, okay? What happens is that point torts towards pressure. Let me see if I can show it to you real quick. Boom. When you yank on that bad boy, that point automatically turns like that, okay? Let me see if I can show it to you. Boom. You see that? Can you guys see that? Boom. That's what happens. So that gives you an unbelievable hook set. We have them in a 20 pack, and we also have them in a 40 pack, okay? They're hand packed. So I wanted to stop in here and show you guys the equipment that we're using. And let me see if I can find Poppy. Yeah, there she is back there. Because it's all about the hooks, I broke out with this $11, $12 brim busters, a collapsible 10-foot pole, and you'll see me use those Slow Death hooks. You can see I got it tied on there right now. And let me tell you a tip that's very important for you guys. We've got a little wind coming in. We've got a tropical storm brewing off of the coast. When you set up your split shot and your hook, do not put your split shot 10 inches above your hook. Only 6 inches. Because what'll happen is when that minnow sees that predator fish underneath him, he's going to try to ride up. You don't want your minnow going up. You want this sinker to help him stay down, okay? So 6 inches top. I want to give you guys that tip so you'll have that. And listen, we're getting ready to get back to fishing. I wanted to show you guys exactly what I'm using. I'm not using any of my nasty sticks. I'm not using any of my Cam Signature Series spinning reels or rods. I'm not using my magic stick. I wanted to come out here with something simple, guys. If I can do this without no money, and you guys are watching me pull crappie out, okay? Who are you gonna believe, me or your own eyes? You can see it for yourself, okay? That's just how we roll. On this channel right here, guys, we try to show you exactly what we're using and how we use it. Just go to camscrappiehole.com and everything in our store comes with free shipping. Let's get back to using none of my nasty sticks, my magic sticks, or my series, my signature series, my white ghost, or my blacked out titanium, by the way, we're sold out of. Guys, and also let me mention this to you guys. If you see something in there that you like, guys, we're running dangerously low, because even though we're during this pandemic, we're still selling. So if you see something that you like, you need to pick it up. As you come back tomorrow, it may not be there. Let's get right back in that hole again. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck. I'm looking for a particular drawdown, just like that. Just like that. On the platinum black again. On the platinum black. Guys, that's that Slow Death Crappie Hook. That's that Slow Death Crappie Hook. 11. Right in the roof of the mouth. Let me show him to you. We're going to let him go. Remember, we're not on a meat run today. This is the official intro video of our Cam Slow Death Crappie Hooks. There we go. Draw down. That's what we're looking for. Yank. Platinum black again. Platinum black again. Remember, you got another pole in the water, so you got to be careful. That Cam Slow Death Crappie Hook. Let me show him to you so you guys can see that one. We're going to let him go. That's a crappie. That is a crappie. Whoa, man, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come here, big boy. God almighty. Guys, let me tell you this. I thought we were hung. Let me see if I got you guys here. I don't even know if the camera's still on or not. Let's see if we're still running. I think we are. I can't really tell from the sun. Let's get this one right here back in here. Oh, my goodness. Guys, that, again, that's that platinum black. Let me see if I can turn around. I can't even see if, in fact, that we're even filming. Oh my goodness, this is a 14-inch crappie. Let me see if I can show it to you. Yep, we're still running. Let me tell you guys this. All you need, this is a good way to end this segment. All you need, guys, is this $8, $9, $10, $12 pole. Okay, it's collapsible. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking it down because this is the end of the segment. Okay? And I peeled off 6 feet of line. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and start turning around. So I can, whoa, come here, big boy, come here. All I want to do is show you to you. I'm going to release you. I'm not going to keep you, okay? I want to make sure I don't get stuck by that hook, though. That's what I got to watch out for. Wow. Let me tell you guys this. Let me push up a little bit. All right. So, all I did was peeled off 6 feet of line. Let me turn you guys around. Perfect, just like that. And our Cam's Slow Death Crappie Hook. This is the, let me pull this hook out. I want to make sure I don't get stuck by it. Well, once these bad boys go in, they don't come out. I want to make sure I don't get stuck by this hook. There we go. Let me show it to you. That's that platinum black Slow Death Crappie Hook. Look at the size of this crappie. Look at that. Guys, and look, make sure, I want to give you guys a real strong tip. Make sure that your split shot is not 12 inches above your hook. The most you want is 6 inches. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why you want that split shot at 6 inches versus 12 inches, because that minnow can detect that there's a big crappie or a big predator fish that's down there. And he's going to run up. You don't want that minnow to run up. You got to keep that split shot right down there near that Cam's Slow Death Crappie Hook, okay? And let everything else run its course. Good night. The sun's starting to come up a little bit. We're going to release this rascal here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the release. Wow, that's a nice crappie. We're not on the meat run today. We're going to let that rascal go. We caught him. Look at him. He just took off. Let me turn you guys back around. We caught him. Let me see if I can get you guys right. There we go. We caught him away from our markers, way up here, okay? And while we're on that subject, let me kind of go over what we're using, okay? If you prefer the Deadly Blood Red in our cams, Slow Death Crappie Hook, that's the Deadly Blood Red. That's a 1/0, and we also have it in a 2, okay, which will be coming out in about, let me see if I can turn you around a little bit, which will be coming out in about, I don't know, about 4, 5, 6 days or so, probably less than that. By the time this airs, you guys will have it. It'll be on the website. All you have to do is just go to camscrappiehole.com. Just go right down there. And as always, guys, everything we have is free shipping. I don't even know if I want to leave yet. I may try to catch some more fish. This is the Platinum Black. That's a 1/0. All I use is 1/0. It depends on what size fish that you're catching. This is the Deadly Blood Red, okay? So we have it in a 20-pack and we have it in a 40-pack. Whichever one, guys, that you choose to do. Now, not to mention, we also have our Cam's Nasty Bin Minnow Hook, okay? Which I'm going to put it actually in a Plano box so you guys will be able to receive. I think it's like 120 hooks for like $64. So, you know, it comes in a nice, sealable, watertight container, so it's easy travel, okay? Let me pull you guys down so you can see me real good, okay? So, guys, listen, I'm getting ready to go back in and have a little bit more luck, and I'm using that high vis line. Guys, when that rascal hit, man, I thought I was hung. That's a good time. Listen, you guys know me. I'm Cam, they're still out here jumping. This is the Jumping Crappie Hole. Until next time, guys, keep those hooks wet, keep those lines tight, and we'll see you on the next turn.